Okay, we're going to continue with the Missouri Tigers. And we have Isaiah McGuire here, defensive lineman, can play both end and tackle. So would you like to start your questions? Second row.
You know, I was talking to Martez about Eli's personality. You know, what do you think it is about Eli's personality? You know, he's so witty, funny here. Is he kind of similar with you guys, and does he keep that up with the team too?
Yeah. So Coach Drink has always been out, going personality, and it's affectionate. You know what I'm saying? He brings fun to, the game of football. Like in our team meetings, we have like a shoot around, before we actually get into the specific details of what we have during the week and things of that sort.
Just as a follow-up to that, what do you think that's done for building the culture of this team? We talked about upstairs kind of like all these guys staying and, wanting to stay, and that's so rare now. What do you think that's done for this culture, just his personality?
I feel like it's definitely helped people, as you say, they want to stay, they want to be a part of something like that. They want to have fun with the game of football. It's already hard being a collegiate athlete, student athlete, so you have to have fun in it, and do something different, than the usual.
Okay, on the front row here.
AP Stedham, WHEP, Foley, Alabama. Isaiah, what do you need to do individually and the defense to be better this year?
Be more attentive to details, just really become a better playmaker for the team, to help my team lead to success. Like I said, we have a group of guys in there that work hard and, love playing next to each other. So to build that type of chemistry among defensive line and, the back seven team and offense is going to mesh well together.
On the left side, back row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. Isaiah, the commissioner was talking about different scheduling models, and he mentioned that he would prefer a system that didn't have teams going 12 years between visits. Missouri's going to make their first ever visit to Auburn later this season. As a player, do you have a preference for a schedule that would send you to different schools more often in the conference, or do you sort of like the division model they have right now that allows you to see the same 6 or 7 teams every year in the SEC?
Man, college football is changing, as you see with a lot of different colleges going to different conferences, man. And as a player, it's just my job to come in there ready to work every week and put the best out there on the field. So I don't really care too much.
To your right, second row.
Nicole, KBTX in College Station. How have the 3 guys who have been here, you guys are seniors, been able to stick through your time at Mizzou, and then also what are you hoping to get out of this season? Obviously you want to win, but what is your main goal or your personal goal for this season?
Man, the guys that's been there through all the tough times, we've honestly built an unbreakable bond. We're family. It's more than football. It's more than doing the same workouts. We look forward to going to each other's weddings or seeing each other, have kids one day and things of that sort. Meeting up, with the reunions in college, 10-year reunions or things of that sort, man. So it's much more than the sport itself. This year we're looking forward to really putting all the pieces together that's been building upon, the last few years, and that equates to success.
Okay, we'll stay on the left side here.
Obviously, new defensive coordinator this year. What have been your overall impressions of Blake Baker and just kind of what he's done so far with you guys, and what kind of expectation has he really set for you this year?
Coach Baker has honestly been a great addition to our staff and our team and our program. He brings a lot of energy and a lot of different ways for us to be successful as a team and as a defense. Our standard is to be the best and go out and perform. Also have fun doing it, being free, not have to think about things too much. Like I said, if you think too much, you slow down during the play. So for us, it's really just tying things in together and going out performing our best.
Okay.
We talked a little bit earlier about the changes to the offense and just the extra step that the defense has to take to kind of make sure that they're not lacking at all. What's the kind of changes that you're making this year to make sure that whoever the starting quarterback is, that the defense is still top-notch?
I wouldn't even say it's more so lacking. It's just, like I said, putting the pieces all together. As a defense, we have our own standard, to uphold, the success that the team, eventually grabs a part of and, be a part of. So for us, it's just holding ourselves to that standard, doing our part as a defense to make life easier for the offense, and vice versa as the offense to make things easier for the defense.
Okay, the back row.
In part because of the transfer portal and the extra COVID-19 year of eligibility afforded to players, we're seeing some extremely veteran quarterbacks around college football and around the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Abraham has been playing college football for a really long time. I remember him at Ole Miss or Southern Miss in 2017, 2018, and he's been around since then. Your impressions of Jack as one of the quarterbacks competing to be out there this fall?
Jack is a real cool guy. I've talked to him on a few occasions, and just getting to know him as a person. Like I said, him being married was something that intrigued me. Is like, man, really? But he said that he loves it. And as a football player, he's real sharp and real skilled out there. Throwing routes with other wide receivers. When quarterbacks and wide receivers and tight ends and running backs go out for routes. Real sharp guy and better person.
To your right, second row.
NIL has been around for the past year. How have you seen it change the game? And is it a distraction or is it a positive kind of among you and your teammates in the locker room and on and off the field?
I honestly feel like it's a distraction if you let it be a distraction. In my opinion, it really gives collegiate athletes a great opportunity, to be financially stable, in college and things of that sort. Also help families back at home. So the main goal is to really play and perform on the field. Like I said, NIL really can't help that. It's just you in the pads and you got to perform against, whoever you play against.
Growing up where you did, when did Missouri get on your football radar?
Say it again.
Growing up where you did, when did Missouri get on your football radar?
Honestly, Missouri was my only Power 5 offer. So, I wasn't that highly recruited out of high school, but, God shaped it in the way that he wrote the story. So Missouri has given me the best opportunity to go out and play college football.
In what ways has it exceeded your expectations or your hopes?
Just to put all the pieces together, be successful as a team, like we've been building each and every day, brick by brick, not looking too far ahead, not focusing too much on the past. Like I said, focusing on the now, enjoying the now moment.
Back row again.
I imagine Coach Odom played a role in your decision to come to Missouri. He's still in the conference as Arkansas's defensive coordinator. You guys get to see him this year. What's it like seeing Coach Odom now that he's coaching somewhere else?
Man, I feel like it's real cool. Like I said, he was a part of one of the biggest decisions I've made in my entire life so far. So like I said, it's all love outside of, the actual football game itself. But, once, that whistle blows and that clock starts running, it's game time.
We have any final questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good job.
God bless y'all.